Yeah, something like that.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Positively Knitting Podcast. It's been a while since I've been talking or speaking professionally, so I'm a little off, but I'm hopefully, as we roll along, things will get better. Knock the rust off as it would be. This is my lovely host, Nicole.
I'm your host?
Yes. You're the host
I'm
of the
the
podcast.
host. I'm not your...
Yeah, okay. My host right now because you're hosting.
I'm hosting you?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, the host of Positively Knitting.
That's my name.
You always get mad when I say the whole name. I don't know what to say. Nicole.
I'm Nick White, also known as...
Hot Ass Knitter.
Okay.
Who came up with that?
You did.
Yes, I did.
Must you remind everybody every time you're on here? Yeah, you came up with it.
Yes, I did.
And it's Christmas time, everybody. Isn't that great?
Close to Christmas.
Close enough.
Close
like
to
2 weeks away. We're 2 weeks out from Christmas. So I'm excited because this is my favorite time of the year.
Yes, it is.
Yeah?
Yes, it is. My favorite time is Thanksgiving.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Even though I didn't cook this Thanksgiving, that was even better. Now it's my favorite time because that might be a tradition. I think it should be a tradition that you cook for Thanksgiving.
I won't mind. I was all about it. I would have done like the real
But hopefully
feast.
you won't be off next year for Thanksgiving.
No, I don't know. I mean, I kind of enjoyed it.
No, because that goes into the whole be careful. That should be like the positive, the reminder, the quote.
That's what it'll be.
Yeah, be careful what you wish for. I'm sorry,
you
but
ruined it.
because we'll forget about it later.
Everybody's going to tune out right now. They're like, we got it.
Because they came for the quote, because they know
Yes,
there
they
is
did.
no knitting happening here.
There's a lot of knitting happening.
Ah, you know what I
here.
didn't? So this week, I went to my girl Lois's house. What are you
Yes.
singing?
What's been going on?
Is that a song?
Yes, it is.
What's the song?
What's been going on? What's been...
So what is...
It's like,
Who
it'll
sings
come to me.
it?
It'll come to me.
You talking about Marvin Gaye?
Yes!
Yeah, it's What's
See?
Going On.
Oh, close enough.
What's been going on? Okay. So this week I went to Lois's house.
Yes, you did.
Right? Because her birthday came and passed. And Hillary, who's her daughter, and myself made a plan for me to sneak up there. And I did and surprised her. And I spent 2 or 3 days with her. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of fun. It's always, always, always fun going up there because I gave her her birthday present, which was I finished the pillow, the crochet, no, it wasn't crochet, it was the knitted snowman pillow.
And the crocheted.
And the crocheted willow afghan, and I showed those on the last episode. And you know what, I didn't take good pictures of the completed pillow. What did you think about the pillow?
I thought the pillow was awesome. And I
Yeah.
think there are pictures on Instagram.
Yeah, she took pictures and put them on Instagram. She's so sweet. I'm going to have to grab them because she likes the pillow. And the Afghan is up in her room.
My daughter actually said that it looked like it was store-bought.
Yes.
And I was not happy with that line.
Why? Because it's supposed to look like it's knitted?
Better than store-bought.
Oh, better than store-bought. Yes. And then how do you take that? Does that mean that some knitting just doesn't look store-bought?
So you always look at it like that.
I know, right? Like,
If I compliment
my
you,
knitting?
you say, oh my God, you look so beautiful today.
Yes, it's the today. It's like the qualifier, today. As if I don't look good every other day of the week.
See what I have to...
No. But still.
I live in a litigious house. She should have been a lawyer. Okay, but she's a knitter. So
I'm a knitter and a crocheter and now a seamstress. Okay, so I did finish the pillow, which was knitted, and I finished the Afghan, which was crocheted, and I also sewed her an apron. So I managed to cram in everything that I was crafting, every craft that I'm able to do, and give it to her, and so she was happy.
Mm-hmm.
And the good thing about going down there is that I always come back with presents, and this time of the year is good because we exchanged Christmas presents. So she gave me a bag. Oh, you can't see because now it's blown out. Oh, there it goes. It's better. It's the cutest donut bag. Isn't it so? It's that bag. It's so cute. I love it. And she gave it to me because if you follow me on Instagram, then you know me personally, you know that I love me some Krispy Kreme donuts. And I'm constantly putting Instagram pictures about them because somebody goes down there and, okay, you guys, I am a fat kid stuck in a skinny woman's body. And there's nothing that I can do about it. I've
Ain't
tried to
that
eat
the
my
truth?
way out this body.
Ain't that the truth?
Because I want hips, and I want a figure, and I want to be Coke bottle, but anyways, so I eat. For real. And give my bag back. So this is my bag, and I don't know if she has any more of this fabric, but it is super, 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 super cute. The lining is pink, which I love. It's so girly, so girly. And she also gave me a skein. It's a ball of lollipop yarn, and I left the tag at her house. I was so excited, right? Because I just happened to take my size 1 signatures with me. I took a whole lot of stuff to knit and crochet with me.
Yes,
I don't
you
know
did.
what I did, right?
Yes, you did.
I don't know what I was thinking.
I thought you were moving in. There.
That much. A lifetime of knitting. Yeah, it's not in here.
Knitting.
Oh, here it is right here. See, it's the lollipop yarn, which is blown out too. Because, sorry you guys that it's blown out, but it's hard to light chocolate. And he's throwing off my white balance. So everything has to be slightly blown out. But this yarn, it's my first ball of lollipop yarn. And
Toasty Toes.
It's called Toasty Toes. I love it. And even the colors are named.
We got cedar, biscotti, cocoa, and a different type of biscotti. Or
Same
one,
kind, yeah.
And smoke and more biscotti.
And it's 75% superwash wool, 25% nylon. This is sock yarn. It's fingering weight. It's machine washable, and it's approximately 420 yards, which is more than enough to make me a sock.
A sock.
No, a pair of socks.
Oh, a pair of socks.
A pair of socks. So that's what I cast on while I was there. And this has been a couple of days of
That's
sock
showing
knitting.
up really well in the light.
Isn't it? It's so cute, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And because it matches my bag. Which is adorable. I love the fact that it matches my bag. So I'm thinking, because I don't care, I get excited about this stuff. You guys, he's not a knitter.
No,
he doesn't know.
No, I'm just happy.
Okay.
I'm happy that you're happy.
So I'm really thinking about making the I'm thinking about doing an afterthought heel, right?
Who asked you about this?
You did. You asked me. Yeah, what kind of heel I was going to do and what kind of toe. He asked me if I was going to do a round toe, so he was just trying to get points. Weren't you?
No, I was just genuinely
Okay, well, I'm not. I don't know what type of toe. It's not going to be a round toe because I'm doing it from the top down. And if I'm making a sock from the top down, when you Kitchener, for some reason, the toes don't come out completely round. They come out a little square, which is okay because
Kitchener or a cat?
Kitchener or a cat. So the toes, they're kind of square, which is okay because my toes aren't roundy. I don't have roundy feet, so it's okay. But I'm thinking about doing the heel and the toe pink, just to girly it up a little. I don't know, we'll see. But this is so cute.
I was gonna say the chocolates look nice.
It would, huh? With the pink?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right? Yeah, okay. So this is what I'm knitting on. And I did a 2x2 rib, which is a knit 2, purl 2 rib. This is just a stock sock, which is a stockinette stock sock. Yeah, we did that for you because stock cars. So this is a basic stockinette sock. I cast on 60, and I normally cast on, I think it's 58, 56, 56, and I cast on 60 because I knew I was going to knit a little tighter because I haven't been knitting socks on little tiny needles. So I knew I was going to be like super tight on my gauge, so I cast on a couple of more stitches to make it fit. I haven't tried it on, but I think it'll fit. I should try it on.
It always disappoints you.
It always, I don't know, right? But they're so cute.
One will be the one that breaks that chain.
Yeah, it's going to fit perfectly.
Actually, you can tell it's for you. I mean, look at it.
He says I have Lilliputian clothes.
Lilliputian clothes. I did the laundry
recently. Yeah.
And she's got the tiniest little clothes.
Yeah. I can't help it. So that's the sock that I'm making.
Is there like a way you can judge your ankle or your foot? Like, you know how you can do the clothes and you put the pants
around your neck.
I wonder if there's something that, like, some kind of like wives' tale that you can say like 3 fingers, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think the only way to correctly do it is to measure and then to do a gauge swatch, which I never do. And that's gauge swatch sounds like bad words, but they're not. Yeah. So then but that's not all that I got from
That's
my.
not
That's
all.
not all, right? So
But
I
wait,
got.
there's
But wait,
more.
there's more in this bag. You know.
Oh yeah, she's very happy about
and
this.
yeah, no, but the best thing that was in the bag was
Krispy Kreme donuts?
was my Charlie Brown mug.
Yes.
I got the cutest mug. Oh, Peanuts mug. What are you doing?
I'm moving the thing.
Oh, I have
reflecting on you too.
I have a brush, a makeup brush, and it's reflecting.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sure that's it.
You sure?
I know that
Because
is
it's a metal table.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just happens. It's the right time of day, so okay. But we podcast when we can around this
Natural
camp.
lighting. This is in a not professional setting.
Right.
Could have worded that better.
You talk on television.
We're very comfortable. And cozy here.
Yes. Yeah. So what?
So she has been using this every day.
Since I've gotten it, as soon as I got it, I used it. So this is a lotion bar from. You see it?
Let me see if I can try. You keep talking.
Thank you.
about it.
From Stitch, Pray, Love. A couple of weeks ago, about a month ago, Lois had something on her. Look at me, something. I need to use my words.
Use your words.
Lois had a contest and a giveaway. That's what it is. A giveaway on her blog for a lipstick of your choice from Stitch, Pray, Love, which is it's an Etsy shop and it's run by Julie Donahue. Right? It's Stitch, Pray, Love, all one word. .etsy.com. And so I opened up my bag and the lotion bar was in there, and there's also a lipstick. It's a lip balm.
What is that?
Yeah, it's a lip balm. What? Amazing Grace?
No, I mean.
What?
It's
Maine.
Maine.
She's a Mainer. So Lois is supporting her people, and for good reason, because as soon as Lois gave this to me, I stopped using everything that I brought to use. I normally use my, EOS? My chapstick. I love that stuff.
Yes. That.
They're everywhere in the house.
Now they are.
Yes, now they are. And then for lotion, I like to use Jergens because it feels good to my hands. And I'm really picky about how greasy. I mean, I love oils. I love the oils. Shut up. This lip gloss makes my lips look huge.
And from a male standpoint, let me tell you about this one. So the Jergens, when we'd be driving in the car, there'd be like shiny spots, like where her elbow is, or where her hand was, or where she was touching the AC controls, and this.
I think that's just TMI. Go ahead.
And this.
It's good.
Keeps me happy as well.
Well, I used it on your elbows, didn't I?
You did my elbows with me the other day.
Yeah.
And I'm
it's
sure
so
that
good.
Lois did not have this in mind when she gifted it. But
to combat the shine, the grease.
The grease
Well,
in the car.
that's one of the reasons why I personally don't like. There's a bar called the Lolo bar.
Lolo.
I've tried it. I don't like it because it is kind of greasy, and that's why I don't use like baby oil or Vaseline on my hands because it's kind of greasy, and I'm very picky about how I want things on my hands to feel.
The degree of greasiness.
Yes, and I also want to be able to put lotion on my hands and let it sink in as quick as possible so I can pick up my knitting or go back to sewing without leaving spots. The car I could care less about because we're trying not to spend a lot of money because somebody likes to go hard on Christmas time and it's crazy. The stuff that, right? But somebody, not even. But this is the year of the mostly handmade, homemade Christmas, right? So one of the things, I made Bianca an apron. I made her a couple of aprons, and she's gotten them. So I'm like, I'm not going to make her another apron because she's already gotten 2 aprons from me within she loves them, within not even a month. So I was like, what else can I make her? What else can I make her? And then I saw her get happy about the cushion and the snowman pillow. So I was like, oh, I should make her a pillow. And then I knew that I had saw this camper van cushion, and I had cued it, and I was like, oh, I can spend. How much did it cost to get? Like $5?
Not even.
The pattern. Yeah, it's a paid for pattern.
Yeah,
right.
Not even that much. I don't think it's still on here.
Okay, well, it wasn't that much, and I'm like, oh, I should make it for her, and then I'm like, I shouldn't because this is crazy. Okay, I'm making aprons for everybody. I made an apron for a friend and cut my one of my good friends in Kauai, and it's already gone, long gone.
She already has it.
Right. I made an apron for my sister, which since I'm talking about it, I might as well show you guys, right?
Yes.
So, whoopsie, stuff is falling all over the place. So I made this apron. This is the.
You can see it.
Okay, and then this is the other side. Yeah, the back. It's not reversible, but still. Which is going to be used as a smock because my sister does hair. So I made this. I'm going to make my niece a matching one, and I'm making aprons galore. Aprons for one of his friends. Apron, right?
Apron.
So I'm making a lot of stuff.
Doily.
Oh yeah, I gotta get to that. So not to mention that I'm making aprons for other family members. Oh, and my niece. I'm going to make my niece a matching apron for her to match her mom's, so she can, play.
Mommy.
Right. So I'm doing all this stuff, and I am like, I don't need to make one more thing by hand. So I was going back and forth about it. I showed my husband the pattern, which was the wrong thing to do, because I'm like, I'm thinking about it. I don't think I should I or shouldn't I? And of course he says to do it.
Yeah, it's a VW bus. It looked good. Looked really good.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay, so to make the camper van cushion, you need to know how to do, that's right, people, intarsia. This is the back side of it. Intarsia is a technique for getting color, for doing color work, one of the techniques. And as you can tell, there are blocks of color in intarsia. And I think the difference between intarsia and fair owl is that intarsia has blocks of color, whereas fair owl has strands. The color just runs throughout. Okay? So so I've done the headlights so far.
Mm-hmm.
This is the, I started this.
It's the bumper.
This is the bumper.
Here, let me help you with that.
Thank you, honey.
See, can you make it out that that's a car?
It's
Because it's the
coming.
front of a VW bus.
It's the front of it, yes.
And then the next thing will be the emblem, probably, and then the windshield.
It's going to be the windshield because the emblem, there's a lot going on even in the front of this pillow. First of all, I'm using size 11 Chalgu. I keep saying first of all. I'm using size 11 Chalgu
It's
needles.
supposed to be 12s.
But I didn't have any. So you use what you have. And you're supposed to use super bulky yarn. But I am holding 2 strings of worsted weight yarn together. And it's giving me the squishiness that I want. And it's working out just fine. I don't know what size this is going to be when it's done. But once it's done, we're going to go and find a pillow at IKEA.
Meatballs.
At IKEA. And to put it in. And on top of that, you guys, there's, I'm going to have to do some double knitting. I'm going to have to do some embroidery. It's everything.
I'm feeling
everything. No, you're not.
I feel the pain.
You don't feel the pain.
I do.
And on top of that, there's a zipper in this pillow. A zipper. I have never put a zipper into a knitted garment, pillow, anything ever. And this is going to be the first time for that. But I have a ton of zippers. I don't have to go out and buy one.
Then can we do like a zipper delete and just like knit it into the pillow?
No, because what if she wants to wash it? And the Vantage Choice yarn, which is a point, because I have a whole lot of worsted weight wool, 100% wool. But I didn't want her to worry about washing it or getting it dirty or laying on it. So I just decided to go for the Vantage Choice, which is 100% acrylic. Mm-hmm. And that was the red color. Oh, no, that wasn't a red color. But it was red. I know I have
I don't remember red.
wool. There was red yesterday.
Okay.
Well, anyways. I have wool. Yes, I have wool in red that she would love. And I know that her bedroom stuff, like her comforter is red. Her room is red. But she's getting gray. Because that's what I have. I'm using what I have. Colors. Yes. And I am on roll 20 or 21. So far, so good. And I'm just doing it little by little. I knit some and knit so many rows, and I take a break so I won't get overwhelmed. Also, what I didn't do, which he's going to do as soon as we're done here, is we're going
to... Take a nap?
Yes, no. Go upstairs and print out the pattern. I didn't print out the pattern. So, yeah. And I'll let you guys...
For the back?
I'm not printing out the pattern. I'm going to make the black. I was up at 4 o'clock this morning with Dylan.
Yes, you
Okay. I've been up since 4.
I awoke too. Did you piss in the bed? And I'm like, no,
Sorry,
I'm
guys.
good.
Okay, so yes. Okay, that was the camper van. I don't even know if I want to keep that. Oh, poor Dylan. We'll never be able to live this down. Okay. So what else did I make? Okay, so the last thing that I want to share with you guys is...
The scissors.
Oh no, I forgot about the scissors. Okay. Sewing. Let's go back to the sewing and the apron. The apron is the Chatty Chef apron. It's a
Chatty
pattern
Chef.
that's available. And I am such a noob seamstress. It's ridiculous. What I have to say about sewing is, number one, if you do not like to wash clothes, don't sew. If you do not like to iron, don't sew.
Well, I'm out.
We can tell. You know your shirt. Don't sew. And also sewing is just like knitting. Wherein when you start, you just buy. It's not that expensive to start. Because you can get you a super duper duper cheap or a used sewing machine to start. Or you can even do it by hand, right? But the more I get into it, the more I love it. I used to get frustrated with it, but now I'm
Now
starting
we're talking about an embroidery machine.
Yeah, now that we can afford one, because thanks for you guys, all your praise and stuff, somebody's going back to work in January.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
90%. I'm happy.
You're such a pessimist.
I
worry.
I worry. I worry.
Don't
I
worry.
got the call.
He got the call to go back to work.
I got the call, but nobody said.
No one calls you and say, you're going back to work, and you don't show up. They never do that.
That's true.
They never do that. You're going.
No.
You're going 6 days a week. You're going. Aw. So thank you guys for all your prayers.
Yes, that is a
and
treat.
all your
Thank
positive
you.
thoughts and all your
Thank
positive
you.
energies.
Thank you.
We appreciate it so much. And look, I'm getting blown out, but it's naturally now because that's the sunshine. No, it's okay. Okay, so we were talking. Oh, that worked. Thank you, honey. But now I'm super blown out.
Well,
That's okay. So
you're glowing.
the word of the day is blown out. I kept saying blown out. Okay, so we were talking about sewing. And like knitting, like I was saying, you can start out on the inexpensive side and then you just work your way up. That's how I did with knitting. I started out with the inexpensive needles. I didn't know any better. Then I worked my way up to knit picks. Then I got some signatures. Yes. And then even with the yarn, although I seem to be on the backward, backstroking with the yarn. It was not so nice yarn to nicer yarn to bougie yarn. Bougie yarn to
like where you knew the name of the llama. They invited you in. Would you like to have dinner with the llama? This will be your llama.
This is her diet.
This is what I was just going to say.
Right.
Would you like to change up some of the grains she's eating?
Okay. How would you like that spun? So, and now I'm going back to my acrylic. Acrylic.
Mr. A.
Mr. A. But the beautiful thing about, going through all that was that I have my stash. Because when times are tough, I can totally knit from my stash. I have a beautiful stash.
Beautiful stash.
So, the same is going for sewing. I'm starting to need the proper tools. I started off with like a mediocre cutting mat. It was horrible. So we got me a new cutting mat, and then
So what did we learn from this to pass along to the podcaster viewing audience? Do you buy the expensive stuff to begin with?
No, I don't think you should invest in anything like full out unless you're for sure you're going to stick with it.
Well, how are you going to know?
You just keep knit. Like, I've been sewing. It's been a year.
Right.
So I've been sewing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So you could have bought the really good stuff to begin with.
But I could have given it up too. You know me.
What have you given up?
What have I given up?
No, I'm serious. Nothing. Everything she starts, she finishes and completes.
That's me, though.
As far as, projects.
Like this marriage. It's a project. But that's just me. I don't know. Because I think I'm just that person. I'm just that homemaker, that, DIY-er. But I still don't think people...
With our design studio, that used to be our dynamic.
But I just think that if you should try something out. And if you find that you don't like it, I've always been interested in sewing. I wish my grandmother would have taught me how to sew.
We still have our sewing box.
We still have our sewing box, so I've always been interested in. I just didn't think, because there are a lot of numbers in sewing. If you don't like numbers, measurements, I'm telling you. So and straight lines. And I think
not blurred lines.
No, straight lines. I think for me it was finding what I needed to sew, or what made me happy sewing. What did I start out trying to sew? Madness. Anyways, it was craziness, right? Because you gotta baby steps too. Baby steps.
And then the sewing machine was wrong.
That was it too. It was the sewing machine.
Bobbin,
yeah, the bobbin was a joke. But now I love it, and aprons are like my thing right now. Oh, and also my goal for Christmas for myself is to sew me a circle skirt to wear.
Okay, let's get to the scissors.
So I can. Oh, okay. Why don't you talk now? So, in order for me to sew a circle skirt, and because I'm really sticking with this interest in sewing, and because I want the proper tools to do the proper job, and right?
Mm-hmm.
My husband, as a stocking stuffer, a Christmas present, right? He got me some.
Well, this is the end result of it, and then there's a little one too.
Here we go, right here.
So this is the stew part of this story, for any of the husbands that might be listening out there,
right?
And or wives that might say, "Hey, husband,"
or girlfriends or boyfriends.
Yeah, that might be a significant other that's buying the stuff for the crafter in the family.
Right.
Maybe a little bit of knowledge would go a long way. Not that I don't have the knowledge, I just don't use it sometimes. So, basically, the story is, wife says, scissors, scissors, scissors. Of course, husband never listens, but I do listen. And so I went out and I got her some scissors. And when she was
me some scissors
when she was out
at Lois's
house. So I went to Joann's on one of my little runs of stuff to do, ran in there.
Joann's.
And I just said, "What is the most expensive pair of scissors you guys have?"
Which is really crazy.
And she says it was whatever they were, right? And I mean, they're pricey. Don't get me wrong, they're pricey,
ridiculously pricey.
But I just grabbed them, and that was the end of it. And I went and I checked out, and it isn't like I've never been to Joann's. How many times have I been to Joann's? Heck, I have the app on my phone, but
so we can go through separate times to get a couple of discounts.
So anyway, but I didn't think about any of that because I was rushing to do other things. And anyway, so. Wife comes back, we go to Joann's, and we walk over to the scissors, and I'm just like, "What do you think of these scissors? What do you think of these scissors?" And she's just like, serrated edge, bullshit. And I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry. So the wife says, I said, "What do you think of these scissors? What do you think of these scissors?" And she says, "Serrated edge, who needs that? This, that," and I'm looking, and I'm like, "Yes, you did."
I didn't. I said pinking shears.
Well, yeah, but when the scissors, and then I realized I had purchased the wrong scissors. So then we go out, and then it dawns on me, I've got 50% off coupons that I never even used.
And what do I preach, people? He does not watch this podcast because I preach coupon all day long.
And I never said anything to Nikki about it. So then we go to, and name dropping again, Walmart.
Wally World.
And she sees these little guys, not these guys, but little ones like that.
No, they were the same exact ones.
Really?
Yes, I don't have the same exact ones.
Anyway, so she sees those and she's like, "Woo, woo, woo, want those. So anyway, bottom line is, next day, get in the car where I hid the scissors. And took that car, drove over to Joann's, and returned the full-priced ones, and got these, and then I got the 50% off coupon, and I got those, and I still got money back. So, anyway, that is the story of the scissors. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, honey.
And to all, a good night. That's not the end of the podcast.
It's not the end of the podcast.
It's the end of my part.
So you were just sitting here with the scissors?
No, I'm here for the moral support.
Okay.
And the lighting.
And the lighting, it's horrible.
Fix the lighting again?
Lower. Wouldn't it be lower?
Be my shirt, maybe.
Ah, you can't see me.
You can totally make out where the light is now, though.
I know you. So they know it's okay. We're pretty much done. This has been like long enough with us, right? I don't think I have anything else left to share.
I do want to really, truly say thank you to anybody and everybody who did put me in their prayers. I do appreciate that. And, of course, my lovely wife.
Yeah, we so
But
appreciate
us
you guys.
and the family and everybody that is involved. And thank you for all of that. It was a tough time for me, even though I have a hard time admitting it. But I have got my lovely wife, and it still is, you know, it's Christmas, but this year at least I get to spend Christmas with my family.
Yeah,
and that's what
you get to enjoy it.
And that's what I wanted last year.
Yeah, but be careful what you wish for.
Be very careful what you wish for. Because last year at Thanksgiving, that was my big wish.
So he got
the time off.
Yeah, and he got the time off, all right.
Yeah. I always get what I wish for, one way or another.
Funny. And also, we want to thank you guys for all the birthday wishes for my husband.
42.
You're not 42, you're 46. Gosh, stop saying 40. You're going to, like, believe it. You're 46. And a lot of you guys wished him happy birthday on Instagram.
Yes.
So, thank you. And anything else? That's it. I don't have anything else. That is all, you guys. I want to thank you guys for watching and thank you guys for waiting for this episode. I'm sure we'll be podcasting. We will. Because he'll probably...
I think the next one is going to be...
in the loft.
Us reading Silent Night to you guys.
I don't think so.
Scrooge?
No.
Christmas Carol? That is
Who
Scrooge.
reads to adults? That's what audiobooks are for. I'm not an audiobook.
Bleak House?
No, but that's a good one. But you have to pay for that. That's, $5 a month, which is so worth it. Craftlit, you guys. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. And we hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day full of bitty crocheting, sunshine, whatever makes your
And
heart.
if you're not in California...
Oh, sorry.
No, they got sunshine.
Oh.
Just try to stay warm.
Yeah, it was cold in California, too.
Not anymore.
No.
Our winter's over.
No, it's not.
It was a tough winter.
Sarcasm is so attractive. So thank you guys for watching. And